Imagine with me for a moment, it's 8:30 in the morning and you're driving to work. You have a cup of coffee beside you, you're listening to the radio, just kind of doing your own thing. Now let me ask you, are you being affected by agriculture at this very moment? Your first response might be, well, sure. I had some eggs for breakfast. I have this cup of coffee right beside me. Well, I'm here to tell you that agriculture affects more than just the food that we eat. It's much broader than that. Take a look around. Agriculture sustains us. It not only provides the food that we eat, but also everyday commodities, as well as economic well-being. The most obvious way agriculture affects us is through the food that we eat. Thanks to innovative technological advances in agriculture, one farmer can now feed 155 people. And these farmers are providing us with everything that we need for a balanced diet. They provide the grains, meats, vegetables, fruit, as well as other food sources that we consume on a daily basis, yet take for granted. Thanks to high standards of excellence and safety precautions, American farmers provide us with the safest, most reliable food source in the world. So now that we've covered the most obvious way we're affected by agriculture, now let's dive into some ways that we're affected that aren't quite as apparent. Agriculture provides our most basic necessities, personal care products, transportation needs, as well as manufacturing materials. We may not realize some personal care products are a direct result of the agricultural industry. Think of some things we use every day that we take for granted, such as shampoo, soap, toothpaste, etc. These items are influenced through agriculture, through the corn and soybean byproducts that they contain. With the nation trying to go green, more and more transportation needs are being met through agriculture. These needs include biofuels like soy biodiesel, E85 ethanol, as well as upholstery like the foam padding in your seats and the leather that covers them, as well as coolant in your engine, and the list goes on. These products being produced through the natural way of agriculture is helping to reduce our carbon footprint, which is not only better for us now, but also better for our kids and better for future generations. Agriculture provides some of the most basic manufacturing materials that we need. These materials include adhesives, lubricants, detergent, and polymers. Without any of these, manufacturing simply couldn't exist. So now we have experienced some less obvious ways we're affected by agriculture. Now let's discuss the economic benefits that it provides. Agriculture is both the world's and America's #1 industry. Currently, there are 2.2 million farms in America. However, there are more than 22 million people employed in an ag-related field. That's 1 in every 5 people. So next time you're waiting in line at the B&B or the grocery store and you have 10 people in front of you, you can count on at least 2 of those people being employed in an ag-related field. The U.S. also has a positive trade balance with $115 billion exported annually, with only $79 billion imported. The U.S. also is the world's #1 supplier of corn. It supplies the world with 49% of its corn. That's nearly half. Someone once said, a strong agricultural industry equals a strong economy. This quote has been proven true time and time again by numerous societies that have risen up through a strong base of agriculture. So now we know agriculture affects more than our food. It also affects things we use every day and maybe even our job. Now let's go back to your drive to work. This time, if I asked you if you were being affected by agriculture at this very moment, your response might be a little more extensive. You would not only mention the food you ate this morning and the coffee beside you, but also the seat you're sitting in, the plastic on your radio, the coolant in your engine, and maybe even the gas in your tank. All of these things are a direct result of agriculture. Take a look around. Agriculture not only affects us, it sustains us.